One of the most common things that I hear from students and people on this channel is that I've been playing for a while now, whether it's a couple years or even a couple decades, and I always feel like I'm doing the same things. I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut and I'm practicing the same stuff, and I don't really feel like I'm getting anywhere new with my practice time. This can very easily happen at any stage of learning the guitar. So in today's video, which is sponsored by my friends at Pickup Music, we're going to be going over one of the most important things that I do with my students to keep it motivating, keep it exciting, and keep progressing to new levels. And that is goal setting. Now it sounds fairly simple, but most people, like 90% of people, don't do this, or they don't do it properly. Most people, if they set goals for themselves, they just set them way too vague. They say things like, well, I want to get better at the guitar. We all do. Or I want to eventually play in the style of Metallica. Those are very different goals than saying I'm going to perform this song for friends and family on this specific date a couple months from now. Now I know to some of you that already sounds a little bit scary and that's a good thing because it's going to hold you accountable with your practice time over the next couple months, and it's going to give you a very clear, well-defined goal, and most importantly, with a deadline. With the deadline, every day that you choose not to practice is another day that you're not preparing for that performance. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, I don't have anywhere to perform. But the great thing nowadays is that you can choose whether you're gonna post a cover of something on social media, whether it's Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, or you're just gonna get some friends and family, close relatives together and tell them ahead of time to hold yourself accountable, I'm gonna perform this song for you guys on this date. Before the pandemic, when I used to teach exclusively in person at a local music school here, we would have recitals every 6 months that weren't mandatory, and the students could choose whether they wanted to participate. But the students who did participate in these recitals every 6 months, you noticed such tremendous progress from them. Because of course the last thing you want is to get up on stage in front of a lot of people and not be prepared and not know the material. And one thing you got to keep in mind with performing in front of people is whether you've been playing for a short period of time or a very long period of time, it's always nerve-wracking to get up and perform in front of anybody, whether it's a few close friends or a couple thousand people. So with the students who would perform at these recitals, every single one of them was nervous beforehand, whether they were doing a 3-chord pop tune or a crazy metal song with a guitar solo in it. Everyone was nervous, naturally. But what I found afterwards was every single student who participated couldn't wait to do it the next time. It's always a great feeling to accomplish a goal like that and to also get feedback for your hard work and your practicing. Now this is obviously where a teacher can help out big time because they can help make goals for you that they know are achievable within a certain period of time. Most important thing is you don't want to set a goal that you can accomplish in a week. You want to set a goal that it's going to take you a little bit of time to get there, but it's also doable and you know you can get there. It's very important. But if you are learning by yourself and you're looking for a method to help with the goal setting, I highly suggest to check out pickupmusic.com. The way they have their learning pathways set up is exactly what I do with my students and exactly what I think is the ultimate way to get better. With Pickup Music, you can choose between so many different learning pathways that cover everything from jazz, neo-soul, blues, rock, and each pathway has a daily or weekly lesson that has a specific goal at the end of it for you to work on. In addition to these amazing pathways, they also have quick 5-minute guitar lessons, licks for you to try out in all different styles of playing, and great master classes from so many amazing players such as Pliny, Manuel Fernandez, Ariel Posen, and so many more. And each month is less than the cost of a single guitar lesson. So it's an absolutely great way to keep you moving forward, give you a specific thing to work on each week, and be able to track your progress with the different grades that they give you within each pathway. So if you want to make sure you make some real progress with the guitar in the next couple months, I highly suggest you set a very clear, defined goal for the next few months with a deadline that holds you accountable because you have to perform it for whatever audience you choose. And I'd really suggest choosing a song that seems just a little out of reach and it's going to take you a month or two to practice it, that you have to perform from beginning to end. Because similar to a recent video I made, that's also a mistake a lot of guitar players make, is not learning music from beginning to end, memorized, play with the song, really get to know that piece within the next couple months. You can always leave a comment on this video telling all of us what you're going to perform by a specific date and upload a video on your own YouTube channel. Make sure to check out pickupmusic.com to have help having well-defined goals and different things to work on each week. And as always, guys, keep up the practice.